Iro are having a party. Childlike wonder. Let's learn from kids. Observe kids. We have so much we can learn from them. Stay tuned.
It's Marta
Mondays. One word that comes out of their mouth all the time. It's why. Why? Children laugh about 300 times a day. I remember when I was a child how vivid my imagination was. Forever young. I'm like the Homer meme. I wanna play. Hey KoalaSubbies! Welcome back to my channel. You know what's up. It's Monday. What does that mean? Shh, Marta Mondays. That's right. I know that I've been MIA last week. As you may or may not know, I'm going through the worst heartbreak of my life, and it's funny how one day you think you're completely good, and then the way that it ebbs and flows, it just really hits you hard sometimes. But today's a pretty good day, and I'm focusing on gratitude and my beautiful life, because, you know, I need to move on, and that's what I'm doing. I just wanted to let you know that that affected my consistency, but I love my channel, so here I am with another video. Thank you for being here. I want to shout out Julian, who I met at my gym. He actually is a subscriber, and it was just so neat to have that interaction. And even though my KoalaSubbie count is still pretty small, it's so nice to see us growing and hearing these positive messages from my friends and people that I don't even know, like the guy at the gym. It just really fortifies and inspires me to keep going, because as much as I love doing this and editing and doing this for you, this is such a passion project. It is so validating and nice to hear from someone else that they enjoy my channel, and he even commented, oh, there wasn't a Marta Mondays this week, and it really meant a lot. So thank you so much. KoalaSubbies, I love you so very much. Mwah. Alright, let's get started. So I was going to go to the playground that is close to me, and I walked over there, and the playground is closed for construction. So I got this background here. It's good enough. I felt like filming outside. It's a bit of an overcast day, but I like the way I look sometimes in the sun outside. I wanted to switch it up, so here we are. And so maybe you wonder, why was I going to the children's playground to film a video? Is that creepy or weird? Maybe, but it applies to today's topic. And the topic for today's video is how being childlike can actually enhance and make your adulthood, your adult life, much, much better. A lot of my Marta Mondays are, I don't want to say scripted, but I do go through a bit of a rigorous process. I have lists and things, but this one I wanted to keep more spontaneous and free-flowing. I also don't want to make this video too long, because I know that some of my videos are like a feature film, so ain't nobody got time for that, not always, so I'm gonna keep this one brief. How can being childlike help you as an adult? I think we often hear phrases as don't be so childish, but if you really look at children and some of the qualities that they possess, they can teach us so much about living life in a more authentic and genuine way. And so I wanted to go over some facts and things that I thought about, some research I've done, and the way that I've come to this conclusion. And you know, it's not just me, there's even articles about this, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. Did you know that research has found that on average, adults laugh only 17 times a day compared to, drumroll please, 300. Children laugh about 300 times a day. Have you heard the phrase, laughter is the best medicine? Of course. Laughter, a sense of humor, can be such a relief, especially when we're going through really hard times. When times are rough or we're really going through something, like me right now with this heartbreak, sometimes having a bit of a perspective and not taking myself too seriously and having a sense of humor and laughter, it is such medicine. It makes you feel so good, and science backs this up. Let's be more like children. Let's laugh. Laughter and joy and a sense of humor help our immune system and make us feel good. So let's be like children. Let's laugh 300 times a day, not 17. Easier said than done, but focus on your joy and laughter and your life will be much better. If you think about kids, what is the one word that comes out of their mouth all the time? It's why. Why? Why this? Why that? And then why this? And why that? And while it can probably be a little annoying to parents or caretakers, if you really think about the essence of this why, this can help us so much as adults. Always asking why about everything and anything. Not only will this help your curiosity, but this can also deeply help your healing. It can help you find your purpose. It can really help you get in touch with that deep, authentic inner self. Helps you clarify as to what your mission in life is, what we are here for. If you're going through something difficult, ask yourself why. And what is this teaching me? The what is this teaching me part is more of an adult thing, but asking yourself why can really help you dive deeper into yourself. And it's so fascinating the way that kids always ask why. It's because they want to learn, they seek knowledge, they are so curious, and carrying on these traits into adulthood not only can make you smarter because you keep learning, it also helps nourish your soul by asking yourself your personal whys. Why is this important to me? Why did this happen? Why am I doing this? Any why you can apply to your life, and really diving deep and finding that answer, it will make your adult life much more fulfilling. So definitely ask why out loud to yourself as much as a kid. So if you look at children, they are always full of amazement and astonishment. There's a sparkle in their eye. And I think sometimes, most of the time, when we get into adulthood, we almost become jaded and take things for granted. But keeping that energetic spirit of astonishment and wonder, and realizing that this life, our whole existence, this is a miracle, and keeping these feelings of astonishment and wonder and awe, all of these feelings help us fortify our gratitude as well. And gratitude, being thankful, love, these are such high vibration frequencies. If you find yourself taking things for granted, feeling jaded, just take a moment to look around. Look at the clouds, look at the nature, go to a park, go to the sea, revel in the beauty, and just really take the time to feel the awe of the beauty of this life. Another thing that kids possess, which I'm so jealous of, because I remember when I was a child how vivid my imagination was, and even thinking I never want to leave childhood because I saw adults, I felt like they weren't able to imagine things the way that we do. And yes, now as an adult, I'm not able to have the imagination that I had as a child to see things, imagine things, but if you hone in on that skill and try to work on it, you will be amazed at how much your imagination can grow. All of these things are almost like a muscle that we can develop. So practicing your imagination can help you more and more, and it will become stronger imagination. And the things that we imagine, the thoughts, all those things create our personal reality. So the more that you foster and work on your imagination, it can really help you with projects, with having a vision for your life. I actually have an exercise that I kind of came up with myself, actually inspired by my friend Lauren. Shout out Lauren, you are amazing. She used to take these photos of clouds and then paint kind of outlines of animals or things that she saw that the clouds looked like. And I loved that. And I often now, when I look at clouds, I focus on the different things that I see. And I've noticed that the more I do this exercise, the more realistic and lifelike and beautiful these things become. And it has become one of my favorite exercises to do. For example, when I'm at the beach, I look up and I marvel at it. We're just gonna accept the airplane. And so last time I was at the beach, I could tell the difference of how vivid things were that I saw compared to, say, a few months ago. Another little tip and something that we can learn from kiddos. I also kind of wore these earrings because they remind me of how kids make anything from anything. So earrings from bottle cap. And that takes me to the next subject, being creative. Kids love to play and be creative. They love to do projects and all sorts of stuff. And this release of letting your curiosity, your passion, your drive out through being creative is a wonderful thing. Children are so extremely authentic and non-judgmental of other people. It is so beautiful to watch. And when we become adults, we have all this programming that affects us, and children, young children especially, they still haven't gone through all that, and it's so beautiful to see that innocence and the way that they treat everyone with love and respect. And I feel that's very commendable, and we can most definitely learn a lot from children by being our authentic selves. And I think that a lot of adulthood is just coming back to our authentic selves, who we were as children before the world programmed us and told us who to be. And I think that's a big part of adulthood, is coming back to who we really are at our core. Children have the most beautiful innocence about them, and as we become adults, life does harden us, but I think it's really important to hang on to a little bit of innocence. I think it makes life much more beautiful. Children are also not afraid to express their love for others, just openly, and I think following in the footsteps of that and not being afraid to tell people you love them and genuinely being open is another thing that we can learn from kids. Children give so generously of themselves, of their time, of their affection and love, and applying this to our adult life, I think, is very important as well, because it helps foster a sense of authenticity. If we look at children, they do not take themselves too seriously, and I think that's another thing that we can really learn from kids. Don't take life too seriously. You'll never get out alive. Of course, things are important in life, and we have to, as adults, be serious about certain things, but on the whole, keeping a perspective of being light and just enjoying this life, because we're all beautiful children of this universe here to enjoy life. So that's my video. Thank you for watching. Remember, being childlike does not make you childish. It can actually enhance your experience as an adult. Until the next time. We have so much that we can learn from children to help us be better adults. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a KoalaSubbie. I love you. I'll see you on my next Marta Mondays. If you haven't subscribed yet, click right here. and give this a thumbs up if it resonated. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and big love from Miami. Mwah. Cool. Also, I'm so sweaty. I'm probably the sweatiest individual on the planet, but I'm also in humid Florida. I have a... So children? I wanna be forever young. Do you really want to live forever and ever and ever? Do we like my new cell phone case?
Hi! Good job, buddy! Good job!
Bye, guys.